Kelly Radio. Earn Bitcoin and Ether coins or Nexus coins by joining up with Nexus Partners. And we're going to have a really awesome time today with all of our energy and vibrational and technology and just discussion about the empowerment of cryptocurrency and earning cryptocurrency as income, earning cryptocurrency as residual income, earning cryptocurrency at Nexus Rewards and Nexus University, Nexus Partners, earning off of every transaction if you'd like to do it that way, no matter what instrument is used within that sales territory. This conversation is sponsored by Nexus Token with 2 X's, an open source decentralized ERC20 token on the Ethereum network, an Ethereum project with 15 seconds teleportation of that coin from one wallet to the other, the internal token for Nexus Rewards, which increases buyer demand with every transaction while uplifting and supporting top cryptocurrency usage and utility. Today's date is Monday, Moon Day, October the 16th. Love it. Take it away, Kelly.
All right, guys, that was the awesome Kelly Ann, and I'm the awesome Kelly B, and we're so glad you're here today with us on the Kelly and Kelly Radio Show. I just wanted to keep talking about what we've kind of been talking about overall, because we have so much here. We're really paving the path. So no one's really done what we've done. We're in a new technology, Internet 2.0, some people call it, the blockchain industry, decentralization of money being the first application. That right there is really what we've harnessed and connected ourselves with our business model at Nexus, which is peer-to-peer marketing. I'm going to show you some things today that are going to really blow your mind to show you how powerful having your own business system is. A partner that, when you partner that, being an entrepreneur and partnering that, your own business system that you own with the biggest, largest, hugest, magnificent technology that we've ever been associated in, and you're at the forefront of this. You're at the very forefront of this. When you partner those two, you've got something that's never happened before. As we talked about on Friday's core team call, we're elevating network marketing, and we're elevating cryptocurrency and blockchain technology for the Main Street people to adopt it that are not techies, that want to learn about it and position about it in their own communities. So one of the best tools you can have, and if you're new here and it's the first time you've been on the call and you just, somebody's asked you to be on this call, you're looking at Nexus for the first time, just know that we've got a lot of tools here to help explain what Nexus Partners is, because we've taken almost 2 years to build an ecosystem of really product and resources. So for you to learn it in a day, in 2 days, in 2 weeks, forget about all that. You don't even need to know all of that. You just need to position and learn duplication, and that's what we're going to talk about today. But one of the best things that you can have in your back pocket to share with people, you can find in your back office right here under marketing, and go to presentations. The first 3 presentations right here are your personal URLs. The first one is your Nexus Partner. This is a summary of our whole ecosystem here, that you can find the white paper on this. It's this website right here, the white papers right here. I encourage anybody that comes to me and says, I want to learn about what you're doing at Nexus, I'll say, the best thing that let you read the white paper and then let's talk, because that's the best thing that you can do to kind of get an overall idea of what we're doing. But we also have a university retail site where people that just want to learn about cryptocurrency can visit your website. We also have the graphical business summary, which is where you will send affiliates to that want to earn and learn about Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies and the fundamentals. but people that want to earn Bitcoin, Ethereum tokens, and Nexus tokens, that's where you would send them. And again, you just click on the little hourglass right here and you send that to them. But just to give you an idea, just reading through this, knowing these little points right here, we're empowering individuals and changing communities worldwide. We're elevating small town America again. Small town America that's been thrown to the side, thrown to the curb by big box store establishment. That is changing. We're a part of that. This movement right here, when you position as a partner here, you're not just positioning in you're positioning in a business system that's duplicatable and huge. You own that system. But you're also positioning in a movement that's taking back control, not only of a money system that we never had control of, but a money system that's decentralized, that is in our control, that is a power to the people, but you're also taking back control of people being able to be in business for themselves, small businesses, and show them how we can create more profit for them by them joining us in our Nexus Rewards. So just going through this website right here, watching the little video, knowing these little lines, Nexus recognizes that the Main Street public will adopt cryptocurrency only after they understand what it is and how they can benefit. Right there, they have to understand what it is. Most people will say, you know what, my debit card works just fine. Why should I do that? It's because they don't know about the history of money. You just have to drop a little seed. A lot of times we want to throw people down the rabbit hole. I have been so guilty of that. You can't throw people down the rabbit hole. Some of us can take it. Some of us can get a complete download and understand about all that's been going on. But some of us need to just be able to peek down the rabbit hole, and that's what our courseware does, to learn about decentralization, privacy, unrestricted use, control, surprise, and transparency, right? Learn what our mission is. The Nexus Partners mission is to take cryptocurrency to the digital world, hometown communities all over the world, to provide its widespread knowledge and use through cryptocurrency cafes, crypto ATMs, and innovative crypto rewards program. I can't see it because of my picture, and cryptocurrency education and certification. Again, just memorizing those things and having those one-liners that you can take. People, when you're talking to people, they only need one little snippet to know what you're about. Give them one little pitch, one little line that you can give to people, right? Let them know that our Nexus Rewards, what is Nexus Rewards, Kelly? It's a cooperative global rewards system community where everyone benefits, where shoppers benefit, merchants benefit, the community benefits, just like I was talking to a while ago. Here's the big picture though. If you come over and become a partner here with us, we want everybody to succeed. Most everybody that I'm talking to now understands that cryptocurrency by default is going to succeed. They may just be positioning right now in different currencies and just holding them, or they might be day trading. And most people that I'm talking to say, I know there's so much more. I want to get in the front of this and wave this ride of wealth transfer. How can I do that with Nexus Partners? You know you're in the right vehicle because we're bringing disruptive technology. That's always a game changer, period. You got that covered. So how are we going to do that, Kelly? What is the real secret to make this happen? I'm going to show you the real secret. That is learning what your business system really is. So let me blow Robert up here a little bit. It's learning what a business system is and how you can make it work. Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, he says the richest people in the world build networks. Everyone else is trained to look for work. This is one of the things that you have to recognize early on to be successful in a network marketing business model, is you're building a network. We don't work here, we build. We're architects of network. We're the art of net. That's what we are. So when you learn how to duplicate a system and be teachable and to, take the advice, all leaders are followers first. I'll show you that in a minute. But the best thing that you can do for yourself is know that you're building networks. You're reaching out to people. Everybody, the beautiful thing about what we're in is everybody is a prospect. Everybody's a prospect. Whether it's your neighbor, your sister, or the cleaners down the road, everybody's a prospect because everybody deals in the centralized money system that we know here, right? And even the unbanked people. I consider myself to be unbanked. I haven't had a bank account in years. So I only basically have a little card that I can move my Bitcoin or my other currency onto in the event that I need to use fiat still. That's the only, and I only got into that just for convenience. But that's changing too as decentralized tools are continues to come out. But to stay on track here, you got to first know that you're a network marketer. You're building networks. And it comes with a little bit of knowing how to do that. And we all know how to do it. Some of us think, well, I've never networked. I'm not a salesman. Yes, you are. You've been selling yourself since the day you could make goo-goo faces and giggle. You've been selling yourself all the time that you've been here, whether you knew it or not. We all are doing that. We're really selling ourselves. And I've shared this, but I want to share this again because this is really big to show what decentralization looks like. Spiders and starfish may look alike, but there is something very different about a starfish. You cut off the leg of a spider, and the spider now has 7 legs. But if you cut off a portion of a starfish, like the arm of a starfish, that little portion that you cut off, well, first of all, that part that you cut off, it'll grow a new one. But not only that, the arm that was cut off will grow into a new entire body. A new entire body. Starfish can do this, unlike spiders. They are decentralized. Every major organ is replicated across each arm. Starfish don't exist only in the animal kingdom. It's a starfish world. We need to pay attention. We're all starfishes. When you come over to be a network marketer, you're a starfish. It means you have every component in your being and in your business system to duplicate what that whole starfish that you came off of is doing. So example, if you came in, I brought you in as I'm your sponsor. I'm a starfish. And I've cut you away, and now you're becoming your own starfish. You got all the components that you need just to be doing exactly, what I'm doing. It's all duplication. That's all it is. And you have every single part that you need. You stand alone, but yet you stand with this community. That's another big part of what we have here is a community of like-minded people that we're together, and we meet and make sure that we stay focused on what our true goal is. One thing that people have to get out of the way of is fear, because your fear is the power of the establishment. Your fear to go take $100 or $50 really, and invest it in a business system once a month and maybe one time out of your pocket. That's what it costs to have everything that Nexus is. $50 one time. Your fear to take $50, or your fear to go out there and talk to somebody about what we're doing, you're giving power to the establishment by resisting, by staying in that fear. Letting go of the fear of everything, being the one that's out there talking about cryptocurrency when people are listening to Jamie Scumbag Dimon, right? Who has stolen and plundered so much from the people and the planet. It's unreal. And the likes of a lot of other people too. Alexander Hamilton sold us down the road to pay off his debt. So I won't get into the history of that, but many of these so-called founding fathers, what a joke. Okay, so why work a home-based business? Number one reason, the number one reason, there's no limit to what you can earn. It's unlimited. A lot of people ask, well, Kelly, what can I earn here? Whatever you can produce. It's up to your power. Please surpass me in earnings. I want you to surpass me in earnings. I will work as hard for you as you'll work for yourself. I want to see you wealthy and succeeding. And I want to see you change in the world, because that right there is the heart builder. That's what's taken your soul to the deepest level that it can be. And we're all here for that bigger lesson in life. And I believe our sincere lesson is learning what the gift is. And the gift is in the giving, so be the gift. And that's really what we're doing here, is be the gift for everyone to get into freedom. Be the gift of freedom. Share your knowledge. You know, you might not know but 10% of what you want to know, but go out there and spread that 10%. It'll build. So there's no limit to the potential of what your business system can do for you. And being partnered here at Nexus, which is a Class 8 company. You know, live your dream. What is your dream? Do people dream that climbing the ladder is their dream? I really don't think so. You know, a lot of people, I've been there, and I have to say I know a lot of people still there. But if you're really honest with yourself, maybe 20% of it's fun and 80% of it is not. So, you know, what is your dream? Sit back and decide. Last week we talked about vision boards. You know, create your vision board. What is your dream? Is your dream to have a life like I was so thankful this morning when I woke up. It was just raining so hard here, which I loved. The dogs and I just laid in the bed. We didn't have to get up to an alarm clock. You know, we laid in bed an hour longer. That's about as all that they would let me lay in bed, right? They were ready to get up and go look out the door. But anyway, but live your dream. Have the freedom, have the ability to be be doing something you're passionate about. Everybody that I know that's talking about cryptocurrency is passionate about it. It's fun. It's fun to talk about something that you know is life-changing and planet-changing and economically changing and monetarily changing and business changing. Whether or not the person across the table knows it yet or not, you're the smartest one in the room. You're going to have to wear those pants for a while and be the smartest in the room. Even if you're sitting across from a technologist who can talk you all over you about blockchain technology or whatever, that's okay. The bigger picture here is not so much the technology. That's working itself out. They've been working on that for 8 years. Go read Digital Gold. You'll see, you'll laugh throughout that book as you see how the technology survived. It's amazing. So that's not the biggest point, though. It's bringing it to Main Street adoption. If it stayed in the techie world, it wouldn't get that big. What is it? Bitcoin's just about to reach 100 billion. Is that what I saw today? So just Bitcoin. We're not even talking about altcoins. So hopefully, let me zoom this in a little bit. All right, what else? What else comes with being an entrepreneur and being a network marketer and owning a business system, not letting a business own you, not being self-employed, not having a job, not having something that owns you, but owning something, owning a business system. You can improve your financial independence. You can achieve personal freedom. It's very motivating. Most motivational conferences I've ever been to, by far, are network marketing conferences. Positive, uplifting, just rewarding in every way. Work from home or anywhere. It goes wherever you go. And talking about cryptocurrencies planet-wide. Spend more time with your family. Be able to hop in that car and go see mom on a Wednesday. Or hop in that car and be able to go have lunch with your sister or your best friend or whatever on a Monday, right? And not wait for Friday night or Saturday to come along. Or be able to pick your kids up from school, attend the soccer practices, whatever it is that you're missing now. Be able to do those things with your family. That's what it's really all about, building that's one of the things that the establishment did for us, because they're so kind and, you know, really have our best interests at heart, is they tore families apart. You know, both mom and dad had to go to work, right? And they made it look sexy, didn't they? They made it look sexy that mom was going off to work and leaving the kids, but it really tore apart the family bond. We can, as network marketers, show how to bring family bond back together, and I do believe that's happening It can alleviate stress. You know, alleviate stress like this morning. I didn't have alarm clock in my ear this morning. I didn't have to worry about what outfit I'm going to wear. I didn't, there's a lot of things that are stressful just to get to work. I didn't have to drive to work in the pouring down rain today in my high heels to go sit in a cubicle under these fluorescent lights, right? That's a lot of what people are, and it's a very stressful environment. You can increase your productivity. When you start learning about time management and seeing how network marketing can really make you more productive, and especially with the tools that we have as you get your business system, we've got incredible tools that help you to be more productive at Nexus. You decrease your overhead. You have less overhead. I just talked about high heels, driving to work, being in a cubicle. I probably had to take my lunch to work. All those things that are overhead for somebody that goes out and works for the man. It's making somebody else wealthy. Those are all things that cost. I'm still in my slippers right now, and I'm good with that. And I love getting out too. I love going and having lunch with my business partners. Love going and doing the meetups and all that. I love all that, but I don't have to do it every day. That's the difference in controlling your life and controlling your time and controlling your business. When you're in control, you set your plan. You be your own boss. It's that simple. Be your own boss. And that's what all of us should really thrive for and strive for, is to be our own boss. We're just not taught that in the corporation schools, right? And network marketing, duplication is what success looks like. I can't stress this enough. I've experienced this myself from being in the industry since 2005. When I've done the best with companies is when I've duplicated what my leader told me, my sponsor or my mentor told me to do. And that's where that's where the leaders come from. They first have to be followers and duplicate what their leader tells them to do. And the main thing that I tell people to do is don't wait and hesitate. Get out there and start networking right away. And that's getting out of your comfort zone a little bit, and that's getting out of your own way sometimes, and that's learning how to be. It's just, you can take it for example, even an entrepreneur, say Richard Branson, before he developed anything that he developed, he was out there talking about what he was going to do. Take for example some of the ICOs that are happening now. Now some of them are really great projects. Some of them are nothing more than just an idea, but those ideas will blossom. But they're out there talking about them before they happen, because they have to get people's interest in them. It's the same thing we're doing here. You never know who that one being you're going to talk to today that you might have hesitated to talk to, that you were standing in line with while you were getting gas or getting a cup of coffee or whatever, that you reached out and said, have you heard about Bitcoin? I did that this weekend. There was a veggie burger tent set up outside a shop that I went into this weekend, and I had just eaten, so I really would have loved another veggie burger, but I was full at the moment. But I've seen them out there before, and I asked him, I said, are you guys taking Bitcoin yet? And the guy said no. He said, but I need to talk to you. And he was in a financial club, and so he got my card, and they're looking for investors and all that. So we'll go and see. We'll see what comes of that. But his name's Chris. So anyway, why? Because I went out there and I greeted somebody. Are you guys taking Bitcoin yet? It was that simple. And I landed somebody that said, no, but I need to talk to you if you know about Bitcoin. Yeah, I do. I'm a cryptocurrency expert, right? Am I? I believe I am. Do I know everything? Heck no. But I know enough to know that I know enough, right? Successful multi-level business owners develop leadership and duplicate it. Develop your leadership. You have to first be a follower, get in there, become a leader, and develop your leadership, whatever it looks like. Some things that I do you might not want to do. Doing is the key though. Do something. Do what works for you. Trial and error. Try it this way, try it that way, find out what works for you. So finding this and just duplicated it over and over and over, day in and day out, whether you work 3 days a week or 5 days a week or 7 days a week, it's all up to you. But stay consistent. Consistency will pay off. Also, it becomes a habit. And when you learn, when we know what habits do, creating good habits is good. And creating the habit of duplication on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, or Monday through Friday, or Monday through Sunday, whatever you want to do, duplicate that and make that a habit. And that's a great habit. And you'll be glad you did, because it will pay off. As I've been saying throughout this, great leaders start off as great followers. Learn to be a great follower, especially if you're new to network marketing. It's the best business system you could ever gift yourself. You know, be a giver to yourself. Be the gift. Gift this to yourself. You'll be so surprised. Now, don't gift it to yourself if you're not going to do anything. Don't gift it to yourself if you're not going to get out there and take the courseware. You know, I recommend everybody take the courseware. You don't have to. You can just be an affiliate. Go out there and learn on your own, right? But I believe that you should know what you're gifting people. So get out there and give yourself the gift if you're going to do something with it. And be a great follower. And before long, you're going to be the leader, you know, and that's the way it works. But we're all leaders. We're all leaders, but we just have to find our footing right. Duplication is key. Again, this was what this is about today. This says, you know, the secret to success is becoming a star by getting 2 people. We use a 3 because our compensation plan is based on 3 legs. Excuse me. When becoming a star marketer by helping 3 people get 3 people to get 3 people. That right there, if you haven't seen the numbers on that, get 3 people, help those 3 people each get 3 people, and help those people, and you can help the next line of 3 people get 3 people. If you haven't seen the numbers on that, it's huge. That can happen in a week, that can happen in 2 weeks, that can happen in a month, whatever. Don't be an expert. That's what a lot of people tell me. Oh, I still feel like I need to learn a little bit more. Here is a key that I want everybody to know. I want everybody that thinks they need to know a little bit more I want you to remember this when you go out there and you hesitate to open up that car door, as Bill Richardson says. You know, you got to know a little, but you don't have to know everything. Don't be an expert, because then others will think they have to be. Don't overcomplicate this business. And I cannot stress that more in what we're doing, because cryptocurrency itself can really be overwhelming to people. Keep it simple. Use the websites, use the lead pages, use the white paper, use that to explain, instead of you sitting there explaining for 20 minutes to somebody and they've gone out one ear and out the other, they've lost it, they don't understand, and they're like, oh wow, Kelly, this is way too difficult, I'm not ready for this, I can't think this, you know, you've lost me, you lost me. If somebody tells me that, I know I told them too much. I told them too much. So I too have to remind myself of this, to not try to be the expert, because I'll get people on the other end of the phone that feel like they're experts, and I want to fuel that, right? But I don't want to make it overcomplicated, because what Nexus Partners has done, nobody else has done before. So we're partnering, you know, this business system with blockchain technology. So it's new, so it's big, So just don't make it overcomplicated. Keep it simple and you'll do yourself the best thing you can do. And I wanted to try to pair these two together, but I first want to read this one. This is the powerful one that I hope will blow your socks away. If you have never worked in network marketing before and you don't really understand the business model and how powerful it is. This was from 2012. The NFL, $9.5 billion industry. The music industry, $16.5 billion. Video gaming, $67 billion. Movie industry, $80 billion. Organic products, $91 billion. Network marketing, $167 billion. Here is the key. Let me read it in case you cannot see it. Did you know network marketing companies share a large percentage of their sales with their distributors to the tune of over $65 billion in 2012. What did the NFL give you? What did the PGA give you? What did the music industry give you? What did Netflix give you? What did video game give you? What did the movie industry give you? What did organic products give you? What did any of these other industries give you for networking their product, which we all do? What did the restaurant down the road that you go to every week give you? What kind of profit did they give you for networking their business? Zero. zap. But when you position in a network marketing business, they share, it pays back. That's what you are. Same thing that you would be doing when you're promoting the NFL, the PGA, you know, whatever it is, the music industry, the movie industry, whatever it is that you go out there and you promote to your friends and family. You don't get profits back for that. But when you position yourself in network marketing, you get to share in what it is that you're out there marketing. So what is it, Kelly, that we're out there marketing? We're marketing the biggest technology phenomenon we've ever seen. We're marketing change. We're marketing freedom. We're marketing a network of people to gain back control of their money and business. That's what we're really marketing. We're marketing it through education, and we're marketing it through bringing back your small town communities to where they can position with merchant shopper networks and do their daily shopping like they always have with their mom and pops, and they're enjoying it a lot more than going down to Home Depot or, you know, Walmart and feeding the establishment. They're actually being able to get customer service, getting loyalty points back in the form of cryptocurrency, and they're increasing their value, because it doesn't matter how much you spend that paper, you're not going to have any more value in it. But by coming into the crypto space and gaining rewards and gaining knowledge and just giving value to it, we increase the value of what we're doing. So that's what we're paired with, and the best industry there is, with the largest technology we've ever seen. That's what we've got here, and it's huge. So that's pretty much what I wanted to show you guys today. And just to let you know that if you really, it hasn't sunk in yet, you don't really see the big picture, that's the big picture right there. It's larger than anything else. If you think about this, the precious metals, gold's been around for 6,000 years. You know, I don't know what the market share of it is now, but it's nothing compared to how Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies have grown. It also doesn't have the properties. There's nothing wrong with having it, but it will never, and let me say this before I open it up to you guys to make comments, and Kellyanne, but we had Alex Hoffman on our show. We've had him on 2 or 3 times, and the first time I remember him being on our show, he said, what caught my eye with cryptocurrency, he says, when I realized, he said, I already knew that precious metals could never replace the fiat system. It just wasn't, it didn't have the properties to replace it. I mean, after all, didn't we go to fiat because people didn't want to carry around their gold? So we weren't going back to that, no matter what vehicle was created, no matter what grams were created or those kind of things, because it didn't have the correct properties. You can't get it across the border easy, those kind of things. It wasn't going to be transferably easy, and you couldn't fractionalize it easy. When he saw the components of what cryptocurrency was, he said, this, and this was from Alex Hoffman, has the potential to replace the monetary system. He has now gone 100% to cryptocurrency and has quit Miles Franklin as an advisor for them, as a marketing director for them. So when you see the potential that it has the ability, and already is, replacing the monetary system, then you see the power of what that is. And again, we're only at the first app. Smart contracts replaced everything. So Kellyanne, that's my rambling on today. So
yeah, well, the segue, I think, really from what you just described, Andy Hoffman, you know, how he quit what he was doing. It's interesting because I was thinking about that this morning. You know, and I did the same thing, and so did you, and a lot of other people have done the same thing, and that's where we subtract. We actually take away things. We remove these things from us, further away from us. We might still be involved, but we've moved over to the cryptocurrency sphere, and that is much bigger and better and makes more sense than remaining over there. So what Andy did was he quit. And I did the same thing. I just said, why am I still doing this? I questioned, why am I putting my energy in this when I should be putting all my energy over here in a decentralized way, basically. Sustainable lifestyle is what I want. Why would I not? So that's a good one. And that's a really good interview. For those of you that missed that, you'll find that in the back office under Nexus University Resources, and then go to Kelly and Kelly Radio, and you'll find the Andy Hoffman interview that we did last month, I believe it was. So great, Kelly. This has been amazing. A lot of good statistics and information that we all need in order to make better choices in our lives for our families. And as far as, geez, there's a lot of people here today. I'm really happy to see you all here. If you have a question, you can always raise your hand, or you can type it in where it says questions.
Yeah, absolutely, Kelly. You know, as I say all the time, I'm an advocate for both what we have here and what we've paired together. Network marketing is the best business system there is. It's the best business model. You're going to see more people coming into it. We showed statistics on the Kelly and Kelly show not long ago from 2013 to 2023. There's going to be more people move into this industry because they're learning about the establishment. They're learning about corporate America, for one, and two, they're starting to unlearn and get out of the mind damage that they've been indoctrinated to believe of working, you know, being an employee kind of thing. So we are seeing that change as well. And, you know, based on having the technology that we're here with, which is decentralization, which is the key to freedom for everything. So absolutely. Let me see. I think we do have a question here from Larry. Hard to question someone that makes so much sense. Good to know. Let's all make some sense here. And, you know, we say it all the time. Don't make any mistake while you're here. There's a small percentage of us right now. Somebody's got to lead the way, right? Somebody's got to be on the front line. If you found cryptocurrency, you found network marketing, you found Nexus, you're an elite. You're way above the crowd. Doesn't mean you have to know everything. Somebody like a Richard Branson, I know I say him a lot. I don't know, maybe he's establishment, but he's outspoken. He seems to be a true entrepreneur. You know, he doesn't know everything. None of us do. Position yourself with people that are going the way that you want to go, and follow and become a leader. That's the key. If you feel passion here, join us. Also, Kelly's got it up here. I don't see any more questions, so we'll give some highlights here to some other things you can tune into this week. If you want to learn about the back office and you're new to the back office, I did a training in October. It also has some marketing stuff in it. You can find that at nxxtrain.com, nxxtrain.com. And of course, Kelly and Kelly Radio. .com. That's Kelly, the letter N like Nexus, kellyradio.com, Monday and Thursdays at 11 a.m. Eastern, and just register once and you'll get reminded by email. Bring your prospects here. You never know what we're going to talk about. Sometimes we talk about some off-the-wall stuff, but you know, it'll sink in or it won't, or, you know, whatever, or just laugh with us and laugh at us. It's all okay. Tuesday and Thursday at 9 p.m., Lawson Graves, a great leader in the network marketing industry. He's been here in this industry for over 30 years. Somebody introduced it to him right straight out of the Air Force. He's sitting in a hotel room, and he said, I get that. He said, I get numbers. He said, and numbers duplicated works. That's what he told me recently. His prospecting call is great. 631-992-3221, PIN 596-975-897 #, 9 p.m. Eastern again. Great for you to bring your prospects all. Very good. 30-minute calls is usually what he holds there. And then, of course, Wednesday and Sundays, John Williams up out of the Maryland area does, you can register for his webinar at Winners, not winter, Winners, WINNERS, TV.com. He also explains, he's from the financial industry, and he uses this with some other products he has. It's a different take, and so you can get a different take from Kelly and Kelly, from Lawson, and from John, and all of that. And of course, every Friday, our core call team, if you need that link, just get with one of us and we'll give it to you, because it's a little long to read out here, so I'm not going to do that. But that's definitely the best learning that you'll find in cryptocurrency, in my opinion, every Friday at 10 a.m. We are a team together to make this happen, and you're going to see Nexus green across communities around this planet popping up over the next months and years to come. So be part of that movement and be proud of it. Yeah, the money's going to happen. It's going to be huge. It's going to be huge. You're going to be positioned in cryptocurrency. But the movement's so much bigger, and you're going to be so rewarding, and your soul's just going to be so full that you help change so many lives into true freedom. So we thank everybody for being here today. If you ever need anything,
Okay. Guess what I got? I got something really cool for people to do too. I got a pumpkin, and it's going to be the Bitcoin pumpkin.
There you go.
It's going to be carved today. And there's plenty of ideas on the internet.
Nice. So, I suggest
way cool.
Everybody should do that, right? The Bitcoin pumpkin.
Yes. Y'all, if you don't do a Bitcoin pumpkin, I'm going to be a little disappointed.
Hey, let's do a contest.
Yeah, let's do
a contest. For the best Bitcoin pumpkin, I'll give you 1,000 Nexus tokens. And we'll vote on them.
Sounds good. We'll create a room in Discord or whatever you want to call that, a hashtag for pumpkin contest, Bitcoin pumpkin.
All right, and if you're not in Discord, just connect with us some other way and send us your picture by email or whatever, and we'll vote for the pumpkin.
You can upload your picture of your pumpkin, and if you can't, email it to us and we'll do it for you.
All right. Sounds good. Awesome. Thanks, Kelly. Thanks, everybody, for being here. We'll see you back next time. Until then, make it a great Nexus Day. We love you all, and aloha.